What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here, and welcome to the Geek Lounge. I've got a whole bunch of parcels I've received this week, so let's open some of them up. Alright guys, so like I said, I've received a lot of parcels this week. I'm not going to be opening up all of them just because, A, there's too many, and B, I'd like to show them off in some other videos. But if you haven't gathered by the title and this awesome cool shirt I'm wearing, this is a Marvel Zombies mail call. Now, if you watched the video when I opened up the Marvel Collector's Core Zombie box, you'll know that I'm actually a pretty big fan of Marvel Zombies, and that is why I wanted to show these bad boys off. I did receive these at Christmas. They are the Marvel Zombies Complete Collection, Volume 1, Volume 2. I'm not entirely sure if it covers every single story arc so far in the Marvel Zombie universe, but, I can't recommend these enough, guys. I haven't actually read all of the arcs, but they're very, very fun. I think the Marvel Zombie characters look super cool. Some of the designs are really, really out there. But yeah, the stories are super fun, entertaining. They were created, or at least the very first story arc was created by Robert Kirkman, who was, of course, the creator of Walking Dead. So yeah, I just wanted to show these off. Guys, go out there, get these, get the separate issues of comic books, get the separate trades, but read them if you do like the Marvel Zombie Funko Pop range. And I actually wanted to show these off real quick. These are the Marvel, is it Diamond Select? I think it was Diamond Select. Action figures from the Zombie range. They all look really cool. Here's a closer look at these guys. Very cool, as I said. I wonder how many times I will say that word in this video. But there we have Cap. His mouth, can kind of focus in there. The detail, these figures are always a little bit more detailed than Funko Pops, of course, but that's to be expected. He trying to get back into focus there. He does have the A. You can kind of see it's ripped off because he's kind of been scalped there. The figure did come with the top of his head. I've actually just got it in my drawer somewhere. We've got Hulk there looking mean, looking decayed. He's obviously bigger than the others. And then, of course, there is Spidey, with his the kind of mouth part of his mask is missing. It's all kind of decayed and rotted away. And he, of course, is legless, holding his leg. They're just really, really cool looking figures. And down here, they all come on a stand. And if you couldn't tell who that poor soul is, it is the Silver Surfer. I've probably spoiled that very first story arc for anyone who hasn't read it. Yes, all the zombies do end up devouring the Silver Surfer, and actually do get his cosmic powers. There you can see his body is kind of, or his head I should say, is they're kind of screaming on the floor. But really cool. I just did want to show those off. So as you can see here, guys, very, very cool. I am actually holding Spidey up here. It's quite difficult to, kind of get him there, as you can see, to kind of stay up, when he's on the one leg. In addition to this, I do actually own the Diamond Select Magneto as well. For some reason, I can't find it. I'm not sure what I've done with it. I actually don't have it on display with these guys. I actually find he really, doesn't stand up very well at all. It's a little bit disappointing to, pose the figure and get him to stand up properly. But there's a shot of Magneto. He looks super cool, and a Sabretooth there as well. As you can see, I don't have the Sabretooth. I think those are the only 5 figures available in this range. Of course, they've done multiple statues and premium format figures and things of Marvel Zombies. These 3 here, the Hulk, Spidey and Cap, they're actually quite hard to get now. I do see these going on eBay, especially if you've got box version. I am seeing them go for like $100 each in some instance in America. Quite difficult to get over here in the UK. But again, like I said, really, really cool. I actually can't wait, and I'm actually quite surprised that we haven't had a Spidey and a Cap Funko Pop in this zombie range yet. I think the Cap looks really cool. I'd actually like to have him here, like with his brain kind of showing. As I said, there is the little part you can put on top, because he does kind of get scalped, in that first trade or first story arc. And of course, Spidey holding his leg, I think it would just look, both pops would just look so cool. Maybe Spidey, you'd have to have him with a what are they called, the disc things, the stands at the bottom, so he can obviously stand up. But again, something really, really cool. I just wanted to show those off. But let's now get to the pops. Alright, so first up, we have Zombie Hulk. A nice stack there too. That's pretty cool. I did get a few of these off eBay. This was one of them. Zombie Hulk. Let's get in there and have a closer look. It's just a really cool looking figure. It's actually about an inch, maybe an inch and a half bigger than regular Pops. You know, his teeth there, his kind of mashed up face, that mashed up hair, you know, where it's kind of almost come ripped away, and as we kind of going around, you can see there at the back, it's also, you know, it's essentially ripped away. His hair's not there anymore. You've kind of got the decaying body, you know, the traditional sort of Hulk purple shorts. And like I said, this kind of green, I don't even know what you describe it, decay maybe. I guess that's kind of the you know, the design Funko are sort of going for here. But yeah, a really cool figure. I don't know, does this one glow in the dark? I mean, this particular figure doesn't glow in the dark, but does the Hulk figure? Can you get one that glows in the dark? I'm not too sure. If you can, I'll pop something up on the screen there for you. But that is a really cool figure. Alright guys, next up is Zombie Deadpool. This is actually the regular Zombie Deadpool where he is actually a zombie himself. Or is it Headpool? Is this actually Headpool? The reason I say that is because in the Marvel Collector's Core box you actually got a Deadpool with Headpool. But let's get in and check Zombie Deadpool. Yes. Again, another really cool looking figure. To be honest, I don't think any of the zombies don't look cool. But you can see here, it's like his mask has all been melted off. You know, face is decaying. I mean, we know kind of Deadpool's face is not really, you know, the best anyway, in terms of his condition. You know, the sword there through the torso, the missing arm, you know, that's all so super cool. As you go around, you of course see more of the mask torn away. It's just some really nice detail there on the back of his head. On his back, of course, as I said, the sword going through his torso. We've got some of that more green gunk or whether blood or decay or whatever it is. And of course, holding his hand, you know, or even his arm. I guess there's a bit of forearm there. It's not his full arm, of course. And yeah, blood spilling out. That I don't think is glow in the dark. Certainly this figure again is not glow in the dark, but I don't know, again, if you can get a glow in the dark version of this, again, I'll double check it. But of course there also, which is very cool, is his his actual Deadpool logo on his belt. A nice little detail that, to be fair, you would expect anyway. Next up, guys, is Zombie Mysterio. This is actually the Walmart exclusive glow-in-the-dark version. Very, very cool. Let's open her up. Very, very cool. Like I said, his fishbowl head is, of course, cracked, and we've just got this glooping, is that a word? I don't know if that is a word, but we've just got this big brain here, just exposed to air. You know, his kind of usual stance, really, holding that hand out. And as we go around the figure, you know, we get more cracking there on the glass bowl. That's really cool. The cape actually looks in pretty pristine condition if you think about it. I kind of thought, I mean, there's a few little details in there, but maybe it could or should have been a little bit more raggedy. But again, this is a really, really cool figure. You got a lot of decay there on his body again. And like I said, the cool thing about this one, it definitely glows in the dark. Speaking of glow in the dark, next up we have Zombie Wolverine here. There it is. This is actually just the special edition sticker over here in the UK. As I've said before, a lot of people don't like the special edition sticker, you know, here in the UK. You know, a lot of people prefer the US stickers. They are more valuable over here. So the Walmart version of Zombie Mysterio is actually worth a bit more than the regular kind of special edition glow in the dark. Like this Zombie Wolverine, I'm not so bothered about it. You know, I really just like the figures. So let me get in there and take a look at this one. I hate to keep using the word cool, but I really don't know how else to describe these figures. You know, everything there on the Wolverine, that little bit up there on the top of his head, even that's kind of see-through. You know, you got the teeth, you got the expression, the angry expression, the claws. We're seeing some of his adamantium skeleton there, you know, which is really, really cool. It's like his torso's all opened up. I mean, even here on the hand, I mean, look at that. How cool is that? His skin is all kind of melted away or decayed away, yet, of course, his adamantium skeleton remains. We go around the body, you know, regular kind of Wolverine suit. There's not much really going on there at the back. A nice little cool detail, of course, the ears or whatever you would call them on the mask there. As you can see, there is some form of damage and decay on there. That's pretty cool. You know, it's just, again, a really cool looking figure. And as I said, this also glows in the dark. Alright guys, and next is the Zombie Daredevil. This was, of course, the New York Comic Con exclusive to last year. There with the 2020 fall convention sticker, the shared sticker, of course. Again, let's get in there and take a look at this figure. I'm sorry to say it again, guys, but I think cool is really the only word in my vocabulary. Another very cool figure. You know, there he is with his cane. I love, again, how half the mask is kind of ripped off and decayed. We've got the variation in colour of the eyes, which is really, really cool. You know, the other thing I haven't mentioned about these figures is they've all kind of got facial expressions, essentially, because they've got teeth and things like this. You know, he's on a stand here because I guess it's trying to, you know, just to have a little bit of a different mould. You know, he's in a kind of jumping, I was going to say stance, but I guess he's in mid-action, if we can put it that way. Does connect there to the back, so there's not really too much going on with the back. More kind of decay and green blood and things like that. You know, we see a bit of his rib cage there, which is nice and gory, really cool. But again, I keep saying cool, but there is no other word to describe these figures. Guys, we are down to the last two. This one here is the Funko Shop limited edition Zombie Magneto. Really cool. I think it was EMP, if I'm not mistaken, who was selling these. I'm not sure, are they on the Funko Europe shop now? I can't remember if I saw something about that. Maybe, maybe not. But, you know, this is cool. Let's get in there and have a look at it. There's that word again. Awesome. Maybe I can use the word awesome. That's a different word. And this figure is all kinds of awesome. Look at that. A missing eye. That's really cool. Similar to the Daredevil figure. You know, two variations on the colours of the eyes. Again, we've got some rib cage, some decay here as we kind of go round. Again, he is on a stand here, kind of, I guess, mid-flight, which is pretty cool because, you know, we see Magneto do that a lot. Some much better detail here than the Mysterio cape, as I mentioned. You know, we've got some holes, we've got some, you know, raggedy bottom, raggedy edges, you know. Again, there's never always too much that goes on at the back. You know, we're really there to see the front of the figure, but those details are cool nonetheless. And yeah, I mean, the helmet, of course, it doesn't come off. You know, would be cool if we could get another variant with the helmet off, because that actually does look pretty freaky, to be honest. Alright guys, I've saved the best for last. 10-inch Zombie Hulk Walmart exclusive. Before we open this up, guys, I did just want to give a shout out to Little Shelf Heroes. You know, they're an online store that I think opened maybe October last year, if I recall. Here in the UK, they sell a lot of US exclusive stickers, you know, other exclusive pops, good prices. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if you can tell a bit of damage here. I haven't really shown a damage to the side here, but this was actually purchased as a damaged pop. You know, they had absolutely fantastic communication. You know, sent me photos to show, look, this is the damage to the pop. I, of course, got this at a much cheaper price. As you guys know, I do like to display outside of the box, but I do like to keep the box as well. So normally I do like to receive a you know, a pristine box, but I just really wanted this figure. I got a fantastic deal with it, or for it, I should say. Again, yeah, check out the link in the description. Little Shelf Heroes, as I mentioned, I've got no affiliation with them, just trying to send out, you know, good vibes and, you know, direct you guys there if you are looking for really cool exclusive pops at really good prices. But now, let's get into this bad boy. Now this actually transcends cool. To be perfectly honest, it's actually the same figure as the one I showed earlier, just in 10-inch format. But again, you know, I just love the detail on this Hulk. You know, he's, you know, all the scarring and decay on the face and the head, the missing hair. You know, it's, again, I'm showing you guys the same figure, just, you know, times 10, or, well, actually, no, it's not quite times 10. Maths was honestly never my strong point. But, you know, just really, really cool. Marvel are actually doing a lot of these zombies now in 10-inch. I'm not interested in all of them, to be perfectly honest. I did just want I definitely wanted this Hulk one, just because I feel, you know, Hulk is this big character. He deserves to be there. You know, I've got an idea of, you know, what I want to do and where I want to display these figures. I'll show you guys shortly. I have actually ordered the 10-inch zombie thing as well. But yeah, this figure, I just love it. Super cool, and honestly can't wait to display it. Alright guys, that wraps up today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. Actually, you know, I'm just looking beyond my desk because I did say I'll show you guys an idea I had for displaying the pops. So let's just go and have a look at that real quick. Alright, so real quick guys, this is my desk. You know, I do work from home. I have the option to work from home even outside of these testing times. We've got the 18-inch bats there, and I had an idea to put a few more Batman pops and some of the DC metal range, but that's another video that I want to get to another day. And I was thinking, you know, I really need to spruce my desk up. I feel it looks really, really boring. We've got a Grumpy pop in there. That's you know, it was a gift from my old company, to be honest, because they felt it really represented my personality. I have no idea what they were referring to. But then we've got this kind of section over here. We've got Alexa right here. You know, Jack Skeleton, C3PO. That's actually a mug, but I use it as a kind of stationery holder. But I was thinking about getting rid of all this, and that's where we would have kind of the Marvel Zombies. But of course, that 10-inch Hulk, and as I mentioned, I've got the 10-inch thing coming. They probably won't really fit there. Of course, we've got this Mahoosive printer where I've stuck a couple of nerdy stickers on it. That could probably go. We've got this massive wall space here above my desk too, so I got a lot to think about. But you know, I was kind of a bit inspired by this picture here from a Funko employee. I know some people say that looks messy, but I think, again, I'm going to use that word. I think it's really cool, and that's, you know, that's how I'd kind of like my desk to be, if I am being honest. Again, I know lots of people will probably find that really messy, but you know, surround yourself by the things you love around your desk that make you happy, you know. So that's what I'd like to achieve. Drop some comments below if you guys you know, have any ideas, and especially with regards to display solutions. Alright guys, that is now a wrap. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like, drop us some comments, hit that subscribe button right down there, enable those notifications so you don't miss a thing. Check out some of our other content on the left over there, including that Marvel Zombie Collector's Core Box opening like I mentioned. Otherwise, we will see you guys next time on the Geek Lounge. Peace out, nerds.